What's up, guys? Hot Wheels Tournaments here with a Matchbox case unboxing. For those that don't know, I buy all of the Matchbox cases that come out over the course of the year. I'm part of a subscription service. I didn't get to review the most of the last ones over the last year just because I've been away at college, and those get shipped to my house, and obviously I'm at college away in my dorm room. But this is the first one to arrive back since I've been back, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is Matchbox Mix 4. Matchbox calls them mixes, not really cases, or mixed numbers, not really letters like Hot Wheels does. So something worth noting if you're curious. Anyways, let's start with the first three. They do 24 cars per case. All cars are exclusive to the case. They don't carry over like Hot Wheels, so you will only find one car per case. First three. We'll start Big Banana car. We saw this. It was a new model last year in 2020. I don't know if anything's changed this year. It looks very similar in terms of tampos to last year. Maybe the wheels have changed, maybe base color. I don't know. I'll probably end up donating them. For Matchbox, I keep all the new models and I keep most of the licensed models, and then I end up donating all the ones I don't want. I probably keep about 14, 15, 16 per case, and spending the $30 it is per case essentially with shipping is just worth it for me, because then I don't have to go out and find them, because it can be hard to find Matchbox sometimes, but it's getting better and better every year. Anyways, there's a banana car, and the first licensed car of the case, the 1964 Austin Mini Cooper in that beautiful blue. And again, the card art is getting better and better every year. 3 or 4 years ago, they switched it up to where it's really good, and it's now getting to the point where it's very, very nice. On the back, you'll see that the series is kind of up on the top. So city there, car name, model like for the year. All right, so that's the first three. Let's keep this train rolling with the next three. All right, next three, here we are. Very nice three. Let's start with this one. Again, great card art. 2020 Mercedes-Benz CLA shooting brake. Matchbox and Mercedes have a great working relationship. We saw that amazing Mercedes series a few years ago. We've seen the 6x6 become by far one of the best Matchbox models of the last 5 years. We're really entering another golden era of Matchbox, and cars like this are just proof of it. I mean, look at that. Front, back tempo, super realistic. Mercedes was a big partner with Matchbox when they entered their first golden era. We saw some amazing cars. Mattel then lost the licensing rights. They got it back a few years ago. So we've seen fantastic castings like the Unimog, SLL 55. Like I said, we got the 6x6 as a new model, have all come back. And this is another great new model to add to that resume that they have built together. And I can't tell. I believe it's black, but it almost looks navy blue in the light. I believe it's a black car, though. Anyways, next three. 2010, or next two, I should say, 2010 Mini Cooper S Cabrio. Always nice when you pull 3 licensed cars. No back tampos, which is unfortunate, but at least we get two licensed models in the case. Love to see it. Very nice. And it's in like a kind of cool pink, purple. Got some striping on the top. Pretty realistic, good looking. Definitely will be keeping one of those, maybe both. We'll see. Might hold on to one for a few years and then sell it down the line. We'll see. All right, next three. Let's start with those bottom two, and we'll get to that top one. I know a couple of you saw that top one. We've got the LEVC Taxi. Not my favorite casting in the world, but at least if they're going to put a taxi in the case, it's not a generic, which don't get me wrong, Matchbox has some fun generics, but if they're going to do a taxi, it's a licensed taxi, LEVC in the top corner there, and not a generic taxi. Very nice looking London cab there, 2 of those. But we got a 2021 new model. Let's take a look at the 2021 Ford Bronco. Looking very stock, classic, like the new Bronco. Nothing modified. I would have liked to see it in that blue they marketed it so much with, but that red is also a very good color. Great work on the grill. Front, rear deco, taillights, headlights. Love that from Matchbox. That's what they do best. And that card art is impressive. Is that like a volcano? I don't know what's happened there. It looks like a volcano, an earthquake. I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, let's move along. All right. 3 more. Let's talk about this one first, because this might be the talk of the case for a lot of people. The 1984 Toyota MR2. People have been asking both Mattel brands for an MR2 for a while, with all the JDM craze that's been going on, and the Skylines and the Supras and the Civics we've been getting. Surprised we haven't seen this one, but here it is. Finally, from Matchbox, they do it. The right brand to do it. Just look at how realistic that car looks. So good, so stock. Front and rear deco, and you may be noticing the other reason there was some hype around it, it's got a variation. Popped headlights on the top one there, closed headlights on the bottom. So they're coming in 2 per case. I don't know if every case is going to get the variation. I don't know if that's the plan or not. Maybe I just got lucky and got both, but they should be produced in relatively even numbers. But there is a variation, something to keep your eye out. I got lucky and got both. I don't know if that's the plan for every case, but keep your eye out just in case. Know that variation's there. Another 2021 new model, the Fiat 500 Turbo. We got that amazing Fiat 500X a few years ago from Matchbox. About time they followed up with the stock classic version. I'm going to get every version of this model. I can already say that. I hope I find a second because I will definitely be buying a second for the personal collection so I can have one of both. Anyways, that's 3 new models in a row, and that's 3 sets of 3 cars pulled that have been licensed. A lot of licensed models in this case, a lot of good licensed models in this case. I'm going to have to compare that one to the Hot Wheels one because the Hot Wheels one is really good too, surprisingly. All right, next 3. And I jinxed it. Of course I did. Not 3 licensed models in a row. Going to be some filler here with the Matchbox Mini Swisher. 2 of those. Unfortunate, but it's a lot of plastic. They're small. I'm sure it's very cheap to produce and keeps the $1 price points available for this case, which is what we all want. We don't want to see Hot Wheels and Matchbox get more expensive than $1. So there's that. Not super excited though. One cool thing, the generics get the Matchbox logo up in the corner. Super cool. Next up, Holden Ute SV. This was a staple of the first golden era, which happened around probably 2004 to 2012. I would say is about when that golden era took place. We saw a lot of these, and we've started to see this car a lot more again. Very cool car. It's Australian. Just look at that. Very nice orange and white. Front, back, tampos. Love to see it. And one thing I noticed, I haven't noticed this yet, but look at that. They got the mountains in the back on like behind the card. And I looked on the Mini Swisher, and they got towers. Let's see. What other ones are there? Oh, let's pull out that MR2. What did the MR2 have? Sorry, I got distracted. I didn't know this. I didn't know this was a thing. Till like now. I take a video, instead of just ripping them open, I'm looking at them, and there's stuff going on. I can't tell what is behind the MR2, but there's cool stuff going on. I can see that. And again, look at that car. That is so sleek. All right, continuing on. I don't want this video to run too long. Next 3. Gosh, these cars are really dusty for some reason. Don't know what's going on there. A lot of dust on the blister. That is the 2020 Corvette C8. New model last year. We saw it in blue. This red version personally looks better already. The blue version was cool. I didn't feel it showed off the lines of the car super well. This red version certainly does, and it pops. God, I love the C8 mid-engine American supercar. Don't see a lot of those. And look at how cool that is. So dusty. That's bugging me. But very happy to see in the lineup. That is awesome. Oh, next up, 1975 Chevy Capri. This might be the best version of this car yet, too. Looks so clean in that green. Beautiful. And I love the adjustment they've made with these form-fitting blisters. A lot of Matchbox blisters had problems with like cracking, and then the car was falling out and they were getting stolen or just broken. So I'm wondering if this form-fitting was the adjustment to that. Good stuff from Matchbox right now, and let's keep it rolling. 1941 Cadillac Series 62 convertible coupe. Classic car, clean green, or yellow, not green. I'm not colorblind, I promise. But yeah, I know Abe Lugo, designer at Matchbox, loves these classic cars. He loves to do them, and that is a perfect example of one. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And, oh, let's not show those yet. I'm going to talk forever about those. Ford 2010 Ford F-150 animal control truck. I think that, I'm going to have to open this one. That looks like it might be plastic. I believe that's been metal in the past. If that's been plastic, sad to see that change, but it could be for price cost reasons, because this is going to be an expensive case for licensing reasons. Probably in particular because one of my most anticipated Matchbox models of 2021 is this. The McLaren 720S Spider. If you've watched this channel for a little bit of time, you know that I love McLaren. It's one of my favorite brands. I absolutely love it. So when I found out Matchbox was doing a McLaren, I was ecstatic. And here's why. Look at how good that looks. Hot Wheels did the 720 probably 2-3 years ago at this point. It's okay. It's fine. It's not the best representation of the car. The lines are a little messy on it. It doesn't quite look right, but it's a fine enough version. This version, from all the photos I saw from the Matchbox team, looked even better. It looked perfect. And so far, it definitely looks great. I mean, look at that. Damn. Shoot. I said dang. YouTube does not like me to say anything remotely bad. Anyways, taillight tampos, headlight tampos. That is an amazing looking car. There will be a review on this one for sure, so I can talk more in depth about it because I definitely want to. I will also use that second version for supercars. You will see it in the supercars soon enough, I am sure, but that is beautiful. I can't wait till they do their 10-spoke wheels on this car, personally. I think some 10-spoke wheels with maybe white or just a very simplistic white or maybe a matte gray, something very simplistic with 10-spoke wheels would look awesome. I would also like to see him do that classic McLaren one or McLaren P1 burnt orange kind of look. So many ways you can go with it. I just know I want to see it with the 10-spoke wheels. The Aston Martin DBS Volante, which is another sports car, supercar, convertible that Matchbox does, looks amazing with them. I'm sure this McLaren would too, but that is a fantastic car. They're doing one supercar per year now. They did the Devo last year. We get the McLaren this year. I imagine they're going to probably do one supercar per year just to try and draw some of that Hot Wheels fan base more and more over to Matchbox, because this will certainly be sending those supercar fans to the pegs, and the more people you can get to Matchbox pegs, the better, because that means the more Matchbox cars in store. Anyways, I talked for 2 minutes about this car. Enough of that. You'll see a review on this if you want to hear me talk more about it. I will go full nerd on this car. Anyways, last 3 of the case. Let's take a look. Look at that beauty. Mazda MX5 Miata. We've seen a couple versions of this over the year. I believe orange was last year. I did not care for the orange one. I did not think the wheel color and wheel choice went very well with it. This one is much better. Nice little black, gold rims. Beautiful, classy. And see, look what I mean about all this dust. What is going on there? It's a good thing I don't keep these carded. I open all my Matchbox. And the last one of the case, the 27 Honda Civic hatchback. All in all, really good case. A lot of the big models got duplicates. Again, duplicates MX5, duplicates McLaren. I did not expect this car to be in duplicates. I thought it was going to be 1 per case. 2, amazing. The Bugatti was 1 per case. McLaren being 2, love to see it. 2 of the MR2, again, that's a W. The MR2, the McLaren, are going to be the 2 most talked about cars in this case. So that's really good. And again, like I said, I believe there was only 4 unlicensed models throughout that whole case. 24-4 or 20-4 is a pretty good ratio. That's 5-1. Love to see it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.